Hey, internet friends, cousins, and scoundrels. Welcome back to the channel. And if you're new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. Pull up a chair, honey, and let's have a chat. And since the algorithm really likes it when you interact with the content, go ahead and give it a like and subscribe since you're here. Now I ain't gonna hold you. Let's get right into this.
Say, birds of a feather flock together. Apparently it has some weight to it, because it's true. I started being similar to these people who are notorious for cheating.
As you all know, Tasha K has announced that she has done an interview with Martell on the heels of his arrest. And she teased that this interview will be full of revelations, all backed up with receipts. Now, the content creator, Cocoa Gonna Tell It, great content creator by the way, has dropped some tea that she received in her DM about what's to be revealed in that video. And if you haven't seen it, head on over to her channel and subscribe. And check out the video, Maurice Mistress Exposed, for all the details. But to sum it up, it sounds like Martell is about to spray Maurice and Marceau in the interview with Tasha K. If this is true, this is some real bitch-made shit, and what you have here is a case of a man who has hit rock bottom, Martell's bottomed out, and he's lost everything of value to him. So he has no incentive to continue to hold the Scotsman's secrets. Martell is a loser. He played his hand and he lost. It's simple as that. And instead of Martell accepting defeat, going to sit down somewhere and taking personal inventory of his missteps, he has decided to throw full-on hissy fits and temper tantrums like an overgrown child. And listen, I fully believe what he said about him hanging around people that cheat on their wives, and that, he thought he could be successful with that too, especially having what he believed was the cover of the show. And it may have worked. It may fully have worked if Mel was like Kimmy and Tisha. And by that, I mean that Kimmy and Tisha's pride is bigger than their pain. We are not going to pretend that we didn't see Tisha crying on camera, season after season, about Marceau's infidelity rumors, and him blatantly refusing to reassure her that he was being faithful. We just saw Kimmy say that she doesn't feel protected in her marriage, and that she was embarrassed by Maurice's comments about her having to roll over and suffer through sex. So the clownette programming is in full effect, and they know it. But they would rather wear the face paint and save face than to have to deal with what's going on in their marriages in the public eye. In my opinion, Kimmy is married to be married, and Tisha's marriage is her identity. So these ladies are not willing to give up the title wife too easily, even if the marriage itself is trash, because the title is what is the status symbol for them, making their pride bigger than their pain. And listen, before they even began recording, I believe this was in full effect with Marceau and Tisha, because Kimmy wasn't even married. She was still on the heels of being an alleged side chick, and so she wasn't even married. I think the show helped her push herself into the marriage realm. It gave them a storyline, because that was their storyline, was the wedding. But Tisha, for Tisha, her marriage is everything to her. It's what she holds up, not the fact that she has 37 degrees. She doesn't hold up her 37 degrees. She's always holding up the fact that she's married, her marriage. That is her identity, period. And this programming was in full effect even before the cameras got there, especially for her, because it means so much for her to call herself a wife. That is who she is. And I believe that if Tisha's marriage fell apart and she had to face the decision of divorce, she would not be able to do it, because who would she then be if she wasn't a wife? I believe Martell when he says he was hanging with people who cheat. And I also believe that they made a pact to keep each other's secrets. Listen, it was a good arrangement because one person can't tell on the other person without telling on themselves. And Martell thought he was a shoo-in to have it all because he too was banking on Mel's pride being bigger than her pain, and that she would be too embarrassed to confront the infidelity rumors on camera. So he went into the taping thinking that he was going to be able to continue this affair in public, and his wife would help him cover it up by simply denying the existence of it for him. But this was not the case because, unfortunately for him, Mel's pain was much bigger. You see, he gambled her heart and he lost. He lost his wife, his family, and his personal and professional reputation. Push and pull relationships are meant to wear a person down. The constant breaking up and getting back together is meant to allow you to accept more foolishness by way of your repeated forgiveness. With each breakup and makeup, a piece of you is being chipped away. And for the person causing the drama, it is a way for them to learn what you value most in the relationship. So it can be used as a tool to keep you hooked into the cycle. Now, in terms of a family dynamic, most parents want to give their children the luxuries that they did not have growing up. So that could be money or experiences. And for Mel, she wanted her children to have a 2-parent household. That was a luxury for her because she and Martell did not have that growing up. And it was extremely high on her list, so much so that Mel said that they discussed this being a goal before they got married. Now, Martell used that vision of Mel's perfect family dynamic as her hook to keep her in a push-pull cycle. She admitted that he had cheated before with other women. They would break up and would make up, and Martell would always break his neck to get her back and reassure her that things would be different. And most likely, for a time, they were, and then it would start all over again. In my opinion, the show has helped Mel break the cycle because she was able to see her pain on screen. She could see it, and sometimes you have to step back and take a look at a situation from a different angle before it becomes clear. Now, she's admitted that she had spoken with several divorce attorneys prior to filming, right? So this has happened on several occasions. And we even saw her consult a divorce attorney on season 1, only to watch her make up with Martell after finding out that she was pregnant with their 4th child. It was not an easy decision for Mel to leave this marriage because family is important to her. It's extremely important to her. And right now, Martell is so low and is so depressed and angry that he gambled and lost that he most likely wants everyone else's relationship to also fail. He also wants their personal and professional reputations to suffer along with his. He's hinted on the show that the Scottmans were cheaters. He's always hinted that. He's always said Kimmy was a side chick. And now he can just throw the bombs and let them fall where they're made. Make no mistake, this would be some bitch shit. And it goes against bro code, but there's no honor amongst thieves, so it wouldn't surprise me if he did come out with all the details on their alleged side chick vacations and start naming names and showing pictures. It wouldn't surprise me at all. It's also rumored that he's going to confirm his relationship with Slaw on the Tasha K podcast. And if that's true, then Slaw, you are extra dumb. Because why would your man need a Tasha K interview to confirm your relationship? Why wouldn't he just do it with his own actions or announce it on his own platform? Just fucking stupid. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Anyway, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, that you know now.